Let's see if anybody pops in. Cause you better stay away from my countertop or I'll thank you to. My dog is a counter. I almost said couch. Counter server. Get this over here so you can see it. Somebody here. Hey, Kayla, how are you? I'm marinating some pork loin. I'm not gonna cook it right now. I'm gonna just marinate it, and I thought I'd go live to show everybody. It was really cheap at the store. I poked holes all in it. Here it is. Super thick. That's not even the thickest one. Really thick. So anyway, but I poke lots of holes in it so the marinade will go in. And I got my setup here. So let me get started and then I'll say hey. I got off work early because my client had to go to the dentist. I already have some salt in here. Kind of running low on salt. But, oh, wait a minute. I'm doing this wrong. Okay, let me add all my marinade stuff. So I'm going to put some regular yellow mustard, just your French's yellow mustard. And I'm not measuring anything. But for this many, I'd say 1/4 to 1/2 cup of mustard. And then I'm going to put some Dijon mustard. Grab a knife, table knife, get some out with. And I just do it by sight and by what I know tastes good. This always reminds me a little of wasabi. So I don't want to overdo it. But a couple of good dabs, I guess. Okay. And then, oh, I forgot. I had my mise en place all set out. They are very thick. Those are really thick pork loins. And you could cut them thinner. They had thin ones too. But I like the thick ones. And of course, when I cook them, so I put like a cap or maybe a little more because this is a lot of pork chops, pork loin. I got those from Costco. They had thin ones, but I decided to go with the thick ones. I put a cap and a half. So, of apple cider vinegar. The raw kind with the mother in it. Okay, mix as we go. Here's some cayenne. And I just kind of guessed what would be good for this amount. I've got a soapy dish pan of soapy water here to wash as I go. Okay. I need something else to stir this with. I know what I need. A whisk. That's a novel idea. There we go. See you next time, Kayla. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I'll be on more often. Actually, I'll come back on when I cook these. I'll probably cook them about, what is it already, 4? I'll probably cook them in an hour. I'm not going to let them marinate too long because I'm hungry. And I'm not going to eat all these tonight. This will be batch cooking for the next 4 to 5 days. Okay, and then I've got some white pepper. I like white pepper because it has less oxalates in it, and I put quite a bit in there because I like it. Wonder if I need more mustard. Mustard's really good on pork chops, I found. And then I need some, let's put this in too. Smoked paprika. Love it. Because then it gives it that smoky flavor, even if you don't have time to smoke the meat. Love it. And it gives it some color. Sorry, my dog has like some kind of cough. It might be kennel cough. Because my other little dog went with me to work and the dog there had kennel cough. And then they started wheezing. And I read up on it and it said that it's just let them rest and, you know. So I think a couple caps full of the toasted sesame oil. And I like this, it gives it an Asian flair. And you could drizzle it on at the end, like when you're done cooking. But I'm putting it in the marinade. Oh, and then I think I want some garlic. I forgot to set it out, but it's right here. I also forgot that I usually do make a kind of a sweet mustard, even though I'm carnivore. This is glycine. I've talked about it before quite a bit. It's like an amino acid. I'm going to put 2 heaping spoons full. Looks like regular sugar, granulated sugar. That's what it looks like. It's not quite as sweet, but it's a nice sweetness. It's good for helping you sleep. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to rinse that before I put in my soap. I don't like putting a bunch of food stuff on in my sink. There's my marinade. I'm going to stick this in and coat it. It cooks up really nice, actually. It makes for a brown, a golden brown, delicious coating. So you don't need breading necessarily, you know? And there's other things you could marinate it with, but this is my go-to right now. What I have in my cupboard, and I like a kind of a honey mustard glaze kind of thing going on. I feel like I need to make some more. Okay, I've got two that aren't coated good enough. So let me grab, everything's right here, which is super handy. I'm gonna grab another bowl and mix a bit more up. So I'd say a generous half cup, if not three-fourths of a cup. I don't know, three-fourths of a cup might be too much mustard, but you do you, like however much you think. Let's see, there's my knife. Let's put some more in here. There. And I am running low on salt. I've been looking for salt that doesn't have microplastics in it. And I went to Costco and it's really hard to find. Because I found out even the pink Himalayan has, I thought it was a good one, but apparently not. So it's kind of frustrating. But hey, Joe. Um, Joe, I don't just let anybody have mod. Um, so I have to wait and vet people and see how they are. And I don't want you to get on a power trip. That's important. So, no power trips in my chat. Right now, I don't have anybody I need to mod that I know of. Let me see. Yep, there's only two in here, and I know who y'all are. Unless Kayla's gone. Let me see. And Kayla's a mod. Arts Kayla. Thought she left. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Joe, but I have lots of mods and they do a good job. My lights just flickered. So I'm just mixing up some more marinade for some mustard based marinade. Let me see if I have some more salt. Like I said, I'm running out of salt. I'm gonna have to order some from Amazon because I found a Diamond brand salt that is tested low for microplastics, low or no. And there's another company called Salter, and they have really good mineral salt. Really good. And I like to get theirs But I think the bulk bag is $60. And I don't want to spend I don't have $60 to spend on salt. I wonder how big a bag that is. I should look it up. Oh, okay, wait. I need some more of my other stuff that I had in the other marinade. I made more because it wasn't enough. So I'm grabbing cayenne and smoked paprika. Cayenne, smoked paprika. I don't really measure. I'd say I only have 2 to do, so that's about maybe a half to 3/4 teaspoon. Okay, that's smoked paprika. And cayenne, because I want a little pop. Whoa, that might be a big pop. That's okay. I've got Dijon mustard and regular mustard. Now, let me put a little bit of glycine for sweetness again. I can't put people on as mods if I don't know if they have an attitude problem themselves. You know what I mean? I gotta know this. So I gotta know the people. Because I don't want to just ban people for no reason. So I think that's good enough. I feel like I need more paprika in there. Because the color isn't quite right. And a little bit of vinegar. ACV. About a third of a cap or so. I just kind of go with what my heart says. Oops. Slopping mustard around. Okay. Now I'm gonna dip the last 2 in me bowl. These are pork loin if you weren't here to hear that. And I'm just gonna, pretty easy, just dip it and then I'm gonna let it sit in the fridge till 45 minutes. Might be better if I left it longer. I did poke holes all in this so the marinade could kind of go through, and also it helps tenderize. I have a tenderizer thing, but I can't find it. I lost it. It didn't get put away in my drawer properly, which is weird. I'm not really sure where it ended up. So, anyway. So there's there it is. All good. And then I think what I'll do to get rid of the residue out of the bowl and put it on the meat to make sure there's enough. I think, I don't know if you heard, but I don't like anything going to waste, and I don't like food in my soapy water, so I don't like a bunch of residue in my soapy water. Anyway, so I'm gonna rinse the stuff before I put it in the pot. And I'm gonna put a little water in here to loosen it up so I can. Sorry, probably the cayenne did that. Um, okay, this is rinsed good enough. Well, maybe. There we go. I have lost all my rubber scrapers too, and I don't know what happened to them. It's weird. I have handles and no scrapers because I take the handles off when I wash them because food gets stuck up inside of the rubber part of the rubber scraper. So I actually take them apart to clean. And then I put them back together. For some reason, I can't find them. Maybe I'll have to buy some more. I don't like wasting stuff in the bowl. Okay. Rinsed off my fork so I can flip these and make sure they're coated good. Okay. That's good. This will go in the wash too. Okay, in the soap, there we go. There we go. Anyway, now I can sit and chat. Let me see, I think that's the cap, the sprinkle cap to my soap. It is. I don't want to lose it. There we go. Put this stuff away quick. Put the meat away, and then I'm going to sit and chat if anybody wants to. Hope everyone is well. I'm going to put my vinegar back in the cupboard. And my doggo wants out. This is just to keep my dog out of my pantry. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. How are you, Joe? Oh, it says nobody's here. Okay. Well, maybe I'll just go and wait about 35 minutes and cook my pork. It'll be pretty fast in the air fryer. Usually takes about 20 minutes to half an hour. Those are pretty thick, but I'm gonna cook them all So I'll have to do more than one batch. Anyway, I'll put them in my crispy, Ninja Crispy air fryer. And then I'll have food for several days. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.